Hi everyone, welcome to our next picture in our Ivy and the Inky Butterfly series. Today we have this very pretty looking flower, and I have already decided that I would like to do it in orange. Now I have a few different shades of orange which I'm just trying to find out. Let me just grab them. I have I have the Orange Lake, which will be my darkest, which is this one, the Cadmium Orange, and a Fleshlight, just sort of lighten areas. So I'm going to start with my darkest near the centre. I'm going to deal with each petal, each pair of petals separately, because they're all in pairs if you look at them, and I think we'll treat each one as a pair. Just going to sharpen. I emptied my sharpener, so it should, it wants to sharpen, which is good. Now we have these loopy bits and these seedy bits, and I'm going to try and colour around those. I don't want those as part of my colouring. At this stage I will colour it in, obviously. So that's quite dark there. So I want a dark base, and then I'm going to fade this up like that. We're going to do the same on this one. So quite a few layers here near the centre around this piece. I don't know if that's supposed to be an extra petal, I guess it is, but we're going to sort of link it into our centre. It's going to be slightly different. So we're just going to concentrate on petals at the minute, and I'm just trying to work out what's going on. That's part of the petal, that's just a turned stem. The joy of having just a small item to do is that you can really take your time on it if you want to, and try different techniques and things like that. It's also nice, you know, I guess it's a small victories page, as Johanna calls them, where you can just do and, you know, complete a small item in a short period of time, and it means it's, you know, you can feel that you've got something done. And some people don't finish pages, they don't feel inclined to, and that's fine, but I always like to have something finished. I like that feeling of finishing. We have our Cadmium Orange again, and a little sharpen. I think my sharpener's getting blunt, but anyway. It should do, yeah. Then we take that colour almost up to the tip, if not right up. Probably right up, but just faintly, so reducing the layers as we go up, so only a little bit at the very top. Had my son home this morning from college. He was studying at home. That's rather nice. I was going to come into my recording room and record, which is the purpose of it, so that I can do when they're at home, but he was getting so distracted from his work that I just kept trying to tell him to concentrate. Thing is, he knows he's got the weekend to work, but it's always nice for him to actually have it done and not have to work over the weekend. So I'd also sometimes quite like to go out places, and if he's working all the time, you know, if he's got work, I can't take him out anywhere, and I like us to go out as a family, so, you know, it limits me a little bit as well. And I can go for a little local walk or something, but I was thinking, you know, we could maybe go out somewhere. But hey, we'll see. Oh, sorry, that was loud. This desk seems extra loud. I think it's because it's wood. My desk next door has some leather on it. This is Fleshlight, and I'm just going to finish off these tips. And I think the leather helps to cushion the sound a lot, so I'm not used to it. I maybe should get a little pencil case or something to put them in, but then if I want to grab them back out, it's tricky. I have got one pencil case here on my desk with some useful bits and pieces in, so that's handy. But I'm trying to make sure I've sort of done all around all the seeds and things, but I can always come back and touch it up later once we've coloured in those bits. Yeah, sorry, I'm just trying to work out whether that definitely should be white in there, and it should, I'm pretty sure of that. Right, there is our main sort of petals. Let's put my pencil down more quietly. Now I'm going to use some sort of brownish colours, I think. I might grab the terracotta actually and do those little seeds, maybe these bits. So here's the terracotta. I have a feeling it's quite a reddy brown colour. I think it's just matching quite well. They'll still stand out, but not, but blend in. No, that doesn't make any sense. They won't stand out and blend in. The colour will match. Let's just leave it there, hey. I think I'm going to do those sort of petally shapes in the red ochre. Again, just sharpen. So the red ochre. So I hope everyone has been having a good day, or is sort of embarking on your day, depending on where you are in the world. This morning I didn't have a very good start. I thought, right, I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to do some sort of housekeeping work on my computer, not actual housekeeping, cleaning, you know. So I sort of thought of a list of things I wanted to do, didn't write it down, and then tried to do everything at once and got in a real muddle. So that was a little silly. I think we'll go cinnamon next for the little tiny petals. And so yes, my advice would always be write down a list of the jobs, work methodically through them and tick them as you go, which is not what I did, and I ended up suddenly thinking to myself, crikey, you're sort of almost spinning, you know, you've got so many jobs, you're just spinning around trying to briefly touch each one. I didn't feel stressed, it wasn't like I had lots of work I needed to do, but I just got myself in a disorganised mess. Yellow ochre light, this sort of colour for the centre. I'm just going to go around the edge first. But in the end I sorted myself out, got everything done, and a little more. So that was good. Once I organised my brain, I'm just going to reduce those layers as we go towards the middle to get a lighter colour. You could use a lighter yellow too. And there we go. Now I feel that some of these shapes don't stand out enough from the main flower. So what I'm going to do is use some white to help. So I'm using my 08. We used our 5 on this one, it's a smaller item. And I think if I add a dot of white to each of these, if I can get it to come out, there we go, I think it will just bring them forwards a little bit so we can see them better. And then these petally bits, I'm thinking I might just add one at the base. If it's not enough, I'll add a couple more up the petal, but they just seem to disappear a little bit because the colour, I'm going to add a couple more because the colour is so similar to the petal. I'm trying to do them in a straight line and absolutely not succeeding, but you may be better than me at doing that. There we go. I think that's lifted it just a little so you can just see what's going on in the flower. So that's that one finished actually. So there's that one, and we do actually have a yellowy orange flower just above here, but I just felt like it needed to be orange. I don't know why, just suddenly get this thing, it's got to be orange. So there it is, orange. Our next one won't be orange. So anyway. Okay, so that's us done. So thank you so much for watching. Enjoy the rest of your day. Try and be planned, organised and methodical, not like I was this morning. And happy colouring.